What's up, everybody? This is Mana, and I love MMORPGs. You guys have probably seen on my YouTube page me going live with some COA, aka Conquest of Azeroth, which is basically a side project for Project Ascension. They have their alpha servers up, and I got into it, and I've been playing this. I made a couple of characters, but the first one we're going to talk about today is Knight of Zoroph, and I hopefully pronounced that right. I have problems pronouncing stuff, so my apologies. So this guy here is a really fun class to play. They have high sustain, and they can do DPS, they can tank. Obviously, I went the tanking route, and it's been really freaking fun. I've been having a blast. I felt really overpowered in the beginning, but then when I went to go tanking, that was a whole different story. Let me speak about that. So we have one AoE skill at the moment. I'm level 25. We have one AoE skill at the moment. I need 5 more levels to get that max. Hopefully, we will probably get another skill by that time, but I have no idea. We have Flames of Zoroph, which is basically you consume your Deathfire stacks to breathe up a cascade of hellfire upon your foes. So you're going to see while I'm fighting, I'm going to have this whole like weird purple circly things, and every time I do a move, I'm going to get a stack of it. So some of my moves consume that, and it makes the attack more powerful. It's really freaking cool, and especially with the Flames of Zoroph, when if it inflicts fire damage to enemies in a cone in front of you, slowing their attack speed by 40% and their spell haste by 30% for 10 seconds. Damage increased by 10% for each stack you consume. So if I have more stacks, the more damage I'm going to do, obviously. And a cool new thing for tanking that I've been trying to remember is every single time I down someone or someone downs like a mob in front of me, I could use Flay Corpse, which consumes the target corpse, healing you for 2% of your maximum health every 1 second for 5 seconds. So every single time a new mob dies, I can keep on using that move to keep on trying to heal myself with that duration. But like I said, we only have one AoE, which is Flames of Zoroph. We do have this cool skill called Infernal Strike. So if the target is infected, sorry about that, can't even speak right now, with Flames of Zoroph, then our Infernal Strike will deal additional fire damage. So we deal additional fire damage. It's really cool, right? But no, this Infernal Strike, they stack. So you'll see it up here. It'll stack up to 4 times. Once it's on 4 times, it drops like freaking meteors from the sky. So it actually turns out to be an AoE at the end. You use it 4 times in a big pack of mobs, and there's going to be AoE coming down. But if the tank's going to be moving it around, then your AoE might not make it in there in time. It might not be useful. But if you're a tank using it, you're obviously going to want to keep your enemies in your vicinity when you're using your Infernal Strike. Really freaking cool. Another skill they have is Hellish Rebuke, which is really good for tanking if you're getting your tanking spec, which is basically called Herald of Defiance, which I'm telling you guys, I believe that's the tanking spec right there. You get 2 stacks of these, so every single time I'm struck, a blast of hellfire, so I deal to them like 53 to 78 fire damage. Obviously, I got my Snarl, I got my Hell Scream, which increases my attack speed by 40% and heals me for 2% of my maximum health every 1 second for 5 seconds. That's on a 20-second cooldown. And we also have Mutual Agony, which you affect the target with a demonic curse, causing 30% of all damage dealt to your allies within 10 yards of the target to be dealt to them as well. So if they're taking damage from them or from any source of damage, the other person, the target, my target, that I put this Curse of Agony on, or Mutual Agony, I should say, not Curse of Agony, they're going to be taking damage as well, which is really cool as a tank. But so far, the tanking it's been fun, but it's been kind of difficult. Like I said, only one AoE and having to get freaking aggro from rangers and barbarians. Yes, those classes are really OP at the moment. I was talking to a barbarian in my Shadowfang Keeps run right now. He's in this right now with me. He went a strength build, and he's just popping off 1k damage a lot, and no wonder he's pulling off me. I'm like, damn, how are you pulling off me so much? It's like I'm doing hella damage right now. He's saying that the barbarians are broken. But anyway, I've only tanked on this. No PvP. PvP will be coming soon. I just want to talk about my experience doing the PvE side, which at the moment has been great. It's been fun. Really great class. If you read the skills, I don't want to, how do you say, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the upcoming skills are going to be pretty dope. They give us a spell book, and they show us the 3 specs, and you're able to see what, spells come from those 3 specs, and you're able to learn them past 31. But the thing is, in the alpha, you're only able to get to level 30. So as for tanking wise, I'm gonna try out the other tanks also. It's been a meh. I'll give it like probably a 7 out of 10 for tanking. at level 30. Remember, this is only alpha. Things are going to change, and it's going to be way different with, you know, more of our feedback going back. Well, I think I should be able to pull more aggro. For some reason, I'm not able to pull that much aggro off of, like I said, the rangers and the barbarians. They're just ripping it off me, even though if I'm, you know, using my openers, using everything that I can, they're still able to pull aggro off. So like I said, it's an alpha. I haven't had any trouble with any other classes pulling aggro off me besides those two. Those two are OP as heck in dungeons. It's freaking insane. But other than that, solid experience. Really great fun. And if you guys are interested in seeing more COA content or want to see a different class being brought up with my experience to it, I'll get to probably level 25 or 30 and I'll go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, it's been fun, and you guys should definitely try it out. If you guys have not, I'll put a link down below on how you can try this COA out, Conquest of Azeroth. I think the next class I may do will be Starcaller or the Primalist, which are two big ones that are up in there for me to try. Primalist being uses rage to heal, and Starcaller is just basically another tank. I love tanking in these games. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Knights of Zoroph, and have you been tanking with them? Do you like tanking with them? And have you been able to hold aggro against barbarians and rangers, or just that's just me, that the ones I get partied up with are just freaking really OP and they're able to steal aggro from me. Alright guys, as always, like the video, sub to the channel, and there'll be more Conquest of Azeroth videos coming out soon. Take care.